My name is Christian Huff, and I'm from Wellington, Florida.
Okay. Christian, was there a specific situation that happened to you that made you realize I need to do something about my credit?
Well, yeah, I needed to get approved for an apartment. At the age of 22, it's really hard for somebody my age to get approved for something like that. Either I have insufficient credit, or I have no credit. And nowadays, apartment complexes check your credit. It's the first thing they do. So I needed to really bring it up.
Okay, so when that happened, how long did it take you to actually start doing something about your credit?
Well, I had a 3 to 6 month window, so I needed to be able to get it done immediately. So I acted on it immediately.
Okay. When you started the process, did you have any fears or concerns about the process itself?
Well, yeah, at the age of 22, I really didn't know a lot about credit, where to go to, what it meant, the scores, the bureaus, so it was really uneasy for me to, put my credit in, somebody else's hands. I wanted to be able to gain the knowledge. I just didn't know where to go to.
Okay. So why did you choose to work with us specifically?
Well, when I did some research on you guys, I found out that Credit Locker not only, helps me, but it allows me to, hands-on for myself. And that's something, the quality I really want to have in my future. I want to be able to build my own credit, understand it inside and out. And, God forbid something does happen in the future, I know how to handle it.
Okay. So now when you were inside the process, was there any specific part of the process that you liked?
Well, yeah, I would say that, being able to see my results, being able to, chat live one-on-one, not being kept in the dark or in the distance, if I ever needed anything, all it was a phone call away, and, they could go over everything with me in black and white.
Okay. $1,000,000 question. Did you achieve what you set out to achieve?
Oh yeah, I got approved for my apartment, and then the best part about it was, coming in, if I didn't have a good credit score, they were going to charge me a down payment, first and last month's rent, security deposit. I mean, right then and there, that's over $4,000 that I wouldn't really have had. And building my credit up and be able to see that score, I only had to pay a $200 security deposit my first month's rent. I saved myself, about $2,200 in the process.
Right on. How long did it take from when you started to where you got the result you wanted?
It took I'd say several months, but I started seeing the results, and that's what really counted. I saw the results in the first 30 days, and it took about, I'd say, a good 3 months for me to get the actual score that I needed, but the score that I needed was, sufficient enough to save myself money.
Okay. Do you remember what your score was in the beginning and where it is now?
Yeah, it was like 530.
And what is it now?
Well, right now I brought it up to about 620, and I'm, significantly happy about that.
Very cool. If you could say anything to anyone else looking to use the same software, the same program, what would you say to them?
I'd say, there's a lot of companies out there, that, are all about building your credit up, doing the process for you, and I would just say, it's a good time, and it's a good feeling to be able to go with a company that allows you to not only give you the tools to success, but gives you the knowledge of being able to use your credit in the future. Again, I'm not saying that I'm going to go and put, a large amount of debt back on my score, but I think it's good to know the steps I could take if I ever run into the problem again.